Welcome back, so happy to see you again. And listen, I think all of us want to be better at focusing, whether it's actually staying awake in class, not getting distracted by pretty much anything we want to get work done, or staying consistent with one business and avoiding shiny objects at all costs. But 1 week ago, I discovered a mindset shift that has completely changed the way I view about focus now, and also has made it super easy to get whatever I want done whenever I sit down to do it. I believe it will dramatically increase your focus capabilities too, whether you're in school, doing something creative, or working on your business. So one day I came across 2 quotes that changed everything for me. The first one is from Steve Jobs, saying that focus is all about saying no to 100 other good ideas, and you should also be proud of the things you have not accomplished. The other one is from my biggest role model, Alex Hormozi, which is one thing all in. Apparently it doesn't really matter what we choose. We can make it a billion no matter what, as long as we stick to it and do not get distracted. And although it might seem as a waste to sort of leave money and opportunities on the table, both you and I get instead the focus to grow our main thing to even higher levels. So then I thought, okay, if focus is all about eliminating, I should remove all other options apart from what to do at any given moment, rather than trying to come up with this hack or step-by-step checklist. And as soon as I realized it, I started to set clear rules regarding everything else I did at that time. Checking social media only once a day in the evening, watching YouTube videos only when moving or eating, and overall putting all other ambitions and opportunities on pause, except for the one thing that matters to me, which is talking to you every day. So I became somewhat like a minimalist. Rather than adding supplements like best focus music and affirmations, I simply removed every single possible activity that could potentially distract me, both in the moment and also from a long-term perspective. Then when I sat down to prepare for these videos, I realized I only had 2 options left. Either I could start writing and making progress, or I could do absolutely nothing. No checking, no shallow tasks, just being. Still, I was a little bit worried that whenever I was stuck and did nothing, I was unproductive. But it was when I said to myself, Oscar, it's okay to do absolutely nothing as long as I not do anything else. And even if I accomplish nothing, I still won. Then everything changed. As soon as all this guilt, shame, and pressure lifted when it came to doing nothing, I began to relax, and then everything just came out from my fingers in the best way I could possibly see it. And I give you an analogy to illustrate this. Imagine that you're on the road and want to get to the other side. Most people just take detours, like take every single possible turn right or left, and end up getting lost and frustrated. But with this focus practice, we only have 2 options. Either walk straight or just stand there on the road. At least for me, when it became that easy and obvious, I just ran on the correct path and ended up getting to the destination much faster, all by not feeling tired or strained. So if you're watching this, you might have something important in the back of your mind you're procrastinating on, as it happens to all of us. Yet we get this fear of missing out, like what if something is better than what we have right now, and then instinctively grab our phones to check it. But in reality, you have the power to make something good out of whatever option you pick, as long as you stick to it. It's not about taking the right bet, but more like grouping these marbles of attention to as few things as possible. It's only the highest amount of marbles in any given bucket that counts, because you become better and better at it and just outperform your very distracted competitors. But of course, we don't want to neglect other important stuff like health and relationship, and even the fastest car on the road needs to refuel at some point. As I'm recording this, I'm at the point now where I'm maxed out in terms of quantity. I think 1 video a day is enough for both of us. But because I have such an efficient routine now of making these videos, I have a lot of free time now, but I do not want to distract myself. So now I'm pretty much relaxing, walking outside, reading, and reflecting in order to serve the unbelievably amazing you the best possible way I can. And the reason why I say this, it might be encouraging for you to know that if it feels a lot like right now, it's a season. and you will get time abundance really quick as soon as you hit the ceiling every day, and especially when other people will work for you. Even on the micro level, we can still write down thoughts, listen to music and all that stuff. I listen to this particular playlist for over a year now, and it works beautifully for me. The more you make yourself comfortable, enjoy the music, enjoy the environment, and most of all, enjoy the fact that you're relaxing and doing absolutely nothing, the faster you will get high quality work done. That sheer boredom will somehow enable you to uncontrollably pass through any barrier as if it not exist in the first place. But as long as you only give yourself two options, either do what you want to accomplish or do absolutely nothing and be okay with that, I strongly believe that you have the biggest capability to focus every time, both day to day and over the next 20 plus years. As always, I'm interested to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are you as excited as I am that cognitive work is not much harder than this? What are your tips and tricks for focusing? Until then, thank you so much for sticking around so far, and always remember that you're the most amazing human being alive.